Hello crafty friends, my name's Alicia, but you can call me Crafty Al, and welcome to day 13 of my 2024 Spellbinders Crafty Advent series. Spellbinders generously sent me one of their advent calendars to open and share with you here on my channel. So each day from the 1st to the 24th, I'm going to have a quick and fun video to show you what's behind the new door and create a project. For lucky day number 13, the gift was a stamp set that had 8 different sentiments. Since I only had sentiments to work with for today's square, I decided that I would make a fun background for those to go onto. So I cut just a scrap of printer paper to a 3-inch square, and then I started placing these scrappy cardstock strips onto that. I did start out at an angle instead of going straight up and down or straight across, just in case I didn't get it quite perfect. I used liquid glue so I would have some wiggle time, and you'll notice there down in the corner there's a little bit of that paper that doesn't have any cardstock on it. I didn't worry about that because later I'm going to trim this piece down just a little bit. I continued adding those strips until the entire piece was covered, and then I let that dry. Now it's time to put today's stamp set to use. I'm going to be stamping bonjour, hello, and hola onto a scrap strip of vellum, and because it isn't porous, I do use some StazOn ink. I set the 3 stamps up in a row across the vellum. For now I'm trying to keep it in the center of the strip and getting everything nice and centered and as straight as possible. And then I picked those up with the Door of the Misty and got it inked up and stamped. Now I wanted to fill this entire strip because I wasn't quite sure how much would show on the final piece. So I moved the vellum strip down, did a little eyeballing to see if that would work okay, and then I inked the stamps up and stamped again. I did the same thing, but I moved the vellum strip up so I would get one more bonjour on there. My scrappy strip piece had now had time to dry, so I took a pair of long bladed scissors and cut right along where the printer paper was to cut off the excess. Then I took this piece off camera to trim off just a little bit. If you are enjoying this series, I think you're going to love my daily Advent lives. Make sure to check out the link at the top of the description box below and join me for the next live stream where I will be opening multiple crafty calendars and creating a new tag each day. For the mat on today's piece, I used the Postage Edge Squares die set from Spellbinders, and I chose the second from smallest postage stamp die. This is almost 3 inches, which is perfect for this project. Then I took a little bit of time and got my vellum piece centered across the bottom of my scrappy strip piece, and it ended up being that I had one of each of those 3 sentiments showing across the front. To finish this piece off, I brought in the Silver Mix Color Essentials gems, and I put one on either side of hello. For this series, I made a special little mini photo album, and each day's creation is going to get turned into kind of an instant photo, or what you might know as a polaroid. So once I had my square done, I got it added to the top center of my background piece, and then it's just going to get put back in the album, so at the end of the month I will be able to go back and just see what each day's little gift was. It's such a fun and cute way to remember this series. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel and you would like to be notified of my next Advent video, make sure to click on that subscribe button below and ring the bell for all notifications. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch all the way to the end of the video. I hope now you'll consider clicking on one of the videos or playlists I have linked above. And if you are interested in any of the products or tools I used in today's video, I do have some links in the description box below.